welcome or welcome back. I hope you're gonna enjoy this video. My name is Sarah and I'm gonna do a video, as people do, you know? So in this video, I'll be checking 1-star reviews of books that I loved or really enjoyed. And I'm saying really enjoyed because I barely love a book. It doesn't happen very often that I literally am obsessed with the book. So books that I loved / really enjoyed, I'm gonna check the 1-star rating of those. So this is gonna be great. Let's hope this ends well and not me kicking, screaming, crying, throwing up, you know. But I have faith. So I wrote down a few books on my sacred laptop, and I am just gonna search up Goodreads rating. I haven't checked, so we're just going into this very blindly. I'm just going into this and I'll see how it goes, you know. So let's get cracking. So the first book we're gonna check the ratings of, the 1-star ratings of, is The Red Move by Liz Stamford. I literally love this book. I think about it every week, if not every day. So I think it's a really good book, and I can see no wrong in this book. So if anyone has anything to say about these characters and says they hate them, I will fight you. Okay, no, that's not true, but I will not understand it if you say you do not like these characters. So let's check the 1-star reviews. DNF at 30%. Slow burn my ass. Fair. This is too corny. No thank you. Plus, he's supposed to be an antisocial, closed-off man who only likes his sister, but he was ready to change everything in his life 2 days after meeting her? What the fuck? Yeah, so that's called meeting the one. It happens. It happens. Sometimes. Hasn't happened to me yet, but it happens. Next one is Consider Me by Becca Mack. This is one of those books that I really loved. I gave it 5 stars. But I can see why people would not enjoy it, because it's like the plot is not there. They're just happy, skipping along, being happy, running around, being happy, having sex, that sort of thing. Doesn't mean that I don't like it though. When will authors stop making their female main characters' only personality trait being short? Completely agree. Because that was like my one complaint, is that this girl, Olivia, it was mentioned that she was short, she was petite, she was tiny. Every other page. Like, I'm not even exaggerating. Like, literally every other page, every chapter. Boom. 1 star. All these characters need to grow the fuck up. Okay, so here's the thing. I see what you're saying. I don't agree with it, because the fact that this guy was so fucking obsessed with her, it made me swoon. I love him. He was so cute. He was like a golden retriever, but like golden retriever, like the top of the pyramid, you know? So I love that. But yeah. If you think they need to grow the fuck up, you do you. You don't read this book. You don't read the rest of the series. But yeah, my opinion, your opinion. We accept them all. Next one is The Frat Boy by Nikki Sloan. So if you haven't already read the series, give it a try. It's a lot of smut, so if you're not into that, don't give it a try. Just being honest here. But I thought it was a really good series. It was very addictive. The first book is The Doctor, and I just really enjoyed it. I have also recently read another Nikki Sloan book, which I enjoyed. Not as much as this series, but I still enjoyed it. Okay, but that's not the point. I just wanted to recommend the series. So, the 1-star review. No chemistry between these two. Plot was boring, and the steam wasn't even there. Girl, what? Okay, let me tell you the plot of this book. They're both porn actors. And you're saying that there wasn't enough steam. Make it make sense. They were both porn actors. They were acting porn. We got scenes acted out. We got multiple scenes. A student-teacher scene. We got a best friend scene. A threesome scene. And there was not enough steam. Make it make sense, babes. Make it make sense. Because if this was not enough steam, what is for you? What is? I could go on a rant about this all day, but let's just continue on. Lol, I did not read the blurb before. Fair is fair. That's fair. That's very fair. To those who don't mind them sharing, you would like this book. Because, as I said, threesome scenes. But like, I don't mind that. If that's your style of relationship, you do you. But me does me. I'm gonna read that, enjoy that, but if it happens in real life, I'm breaking the fuck up with that dude. next one we have here is The Fake Out by Stephanie Archer. This is the second book in a series. The first book is Behind the Nets. It's the Vancouver Storm series. There are only 2 books out so far, but I really enjoyed it. So let's check the 1-star review to fuck me up. Could have used way more plot, lol. Okay, so that's, I don't know how to react to that, because fair, you thought it was, and I can see where you're coming from, you know, because the plot basically was another romance book. But if that's not your type of thing, then I completely understand why you would rate it 1 star. This book was very unnaturally written. How is a book unnaturally written? How? I'm gonna read the review. Like, there was literally no flow in the prose. I usually never comment on anyone's writing like this, but this one felt weird. Like it was an AI generation of a book with fake dating. It felt flat. I don't agree with that review. How is it unnaturally written? It's literally written not like any other romance book, because I do think Stephanie Archer has something unique in her writing style. But how? What do you mean with unnaturally? How is it unnatural? Because writing is a natural process. How do you make that unnatural? Like it's AI generated? How do you write a full book AI generated? Next, I'm kind of scared of this one, because I feel like this could go both ways. This could go in a way that is respectful, and this could go in a way where they're like cursing the whole book out and telling everyone that likes it that they should shut up and leave. The fiction was really fictioning with this one, because it's fiction, babes. It's fiction, so of course it's fictioning. Realistically, how would a serial killer get with an FBI agent who works on her case? Like, how would that happen in real life? I think it could happen, but the chances, very, very tiny. So yeah, it's fiction. It's a work of fiction. It's a work of art, in my opinion. So sorry. Okay, I'm excited for this book. Excited because I wanted to tell you about this book, and not excited to read the 1-star reviews. But it's the Gold Rush Ranch series and the 3rd book out of that series. It's The Front Runner by Elsie Silver. This book, it's so good. Let me tell you. Like, this is my favorite book by Elsie Silver. I can't believe that. Like, everyone is raving about the Chestnut Spring series, which, hello, I completely understand. But this book, this series, it's so good, if not a little better than the Chestnut Spring series. So if you've read the Chestnut Spring series, or if you've read any Elsie Silver book and you think that you may enjoy the Gold Rush Ranch series because of the books that you read previously by her, go try it out, because it's amazing. And if you don't enjoy the first book, keep going, because the books keep getting better. And then the 4th one was like a little lower rating, but the 3rd book, amazing. Let's read the 1-star review. He called her kitten 3 times, and Mira didn't have personality. I completely disagree. I thought she had a lot of personality. I thought she had a lot of guts doing stuff that she did. Stop. Oh man, these characters had no chemistry. Everything was so bland. There was no real emotion, and the pacing was just awful. I could barely get through this. Characters, no chemistry. What the fuck are you talking about? Babes, these characters, they had the most chemistry out of, I think, maybe the whole Elsie Silver universe. So this is another book where I'm sure there are a lot of negative ratings, and I can see where they're coming from, but to me, this is a work of art. So it's Losers Part 1 by Harley LaRue. I really enjoyed Losers Part 2 too, but I'm not reading the ratings for this one because I feel like this video is already going to be long and I don't want to make it longer. This is a reverse harem romance, by the way. So it's 1 girl and I think 4 guys, if I'm sure. Yeah, if I'm correct. 4 guys. So I can see why this book has 1-star reviews if you don't know what you're getting into. I DNF'd this, but no amount of holy water is going to save me now. Also, why the fuck does Manson have a mohawk haircut? My life was so much better before knowing what that was. Okay, so here's the thing. I don't know what that haircut is, but if I see a line that says buzz cut and I don't like a buzz cut, I'm like skimming over that and forgetting about that and just imagining my own haircut. But anyways, 1.5. So that's better than 1, right? That's better than 1. I feel like I read a different book than everyone else who rated this book. So cringy, way too long. If this book was half its length, I might have rated it higher. No, thank you. I feel like the people in these ratings are pretty respectful, actually. I enjoy that. Lastly, we have actor H. Eve Brown. I really, really love this book. Wow, this was my favorite book out of the Brown Sisters series. First book is Get a Life, Chloe Brown. And the second book is Taking Him, Danny Brown. And then the third book, actor H. Eve Brown. This was my favorite. The autism representation, it made my heart so happy, you know? And the fact that this female character was clumsy and she kind of hit his leg and he broke his leg. That was cute. You will never hear me say that again. They're both horny and annoying. I hated every page. Isn't that a tad bit dramatic? Isn't that a tad bit dramatic? To hate every page. That's... Okay, yeah, I was about to say that's not possible, but I have had that situation with a certain book that I will not tell you the name of because I will get hate. 6 of Crows. Next review. I'm kind of bummed because all the relationships are interracial. Can we at least get one that's a straight black relationship? I would really love to see that. Yeah, I can see where you're coming from, but I don't totally agree with this because I feel like it's the author's choice to do what they want with their book. And if they're like being straight up racist or straight up homophobic, then it's a different story. But in this way, they weren't hurting anyone or trying to hurt anyone. So I don't feel like there was anything wrong with it. But I can see why you would be bummed, but I don't feel like it's a problem, you know? So that's that on that. Those were all the books that I wanted to talk to you about. It was fun talking again because I enjoy talking, but I usually have no one to talk to about books because no one I know likes to read books. That's the sad truth of it. Maybe I can do more of these if any of you want. I don't know. Comment down below what videos I should do more if you've come this far, and what videos I should do, recommendations for videos for me, because I have had like a really hard time deciding and choosing, that's the same thing, and thinking of things that I want to do with my videos. So recommendations are very, very appreciated. That's it. Maybe I'll see you later, maybe not. Anyways, hope you enjoyed this video. Goodbye, see you later. Bye bye.